What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. The other day, I was watching the news. I usually get some good ideas out of that stuff. And it's a wonder what you can find out if you pay attention to what they're saying once in a while. Some of those stories off in the side that you don't really catch too much. Well, I found one the other day I thought was kind of interesting. It is that the Jewish community has started training some of their people in security services. It's called CSS, Security Service. Right now, they have approximately 8,000 people that has been trained this year. That's what you would consider active right now. All total, though, and I won't give you an idea how many 8,000 people is. Uh, that's the size of I forgot what it was and everything like that. I had down here on AI and everything. Uh, but a brigade, that's what it was. It's a brigade, or two brigades, actually. I can't remember. Don't take me. You can look it up yourself. But anyway, guys, that's kind of funny, like that. But all told, total over the past several years, they have 20,000 trained security services members. Now, not all of them's active. Not all of them's participating in any kind of program right now at this time. But all told, if you want to call it that, like that, would be considered inactive service. All told, 20,000, and they're still continuing to train right now. They expect to have altogether up to 10,000 by the end of this year. And 20,000 is a whole army, guys. That's a corps, like the Fifth Army or whatever. 20,000 people. That's a lot. So I want to take y'all back just a few last year or so, when we had the emergency operations going on with Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. We had a lot of private security people there armed, and they had their mask up over their nose so you couldn't really see who they were, and they wouldn't talk to nobody so you wouldn't hear what kind of accent they had, if any. Then we jump back to what happened in New Orleans and also what happened in Houston, and also see that there was a lot of private security forces there. Another thing I found out is that along with this security training, they are also working in some cooperation with DHS and FEMA in security training. And that's kind of scary, guys, because if y'all remember recently, I said something about these Israeli people being recruited by ICE, FEMA, other security forces in the United States for operations and everything like that. And then I went back and told you all about JADEM 15 and JADEM 16, where they did some training to see if U.S. soldiers would fire upon U.S. citizens, found out that they wouldn't. So the next logical thing would be is to get somebody that would shoot U.S. citizens. And guess who would be willing and ready to fire upon U.S. citizens? Somebody they don't really care about who you are. Anybody that is not of their faith, Jewish faith, or Israeli, or Hebrew, is an animal and should be treated as an animal. So it's something to think about, guys, that this one community has active, more or less, in total, 20,000 people ready to go to pretend to be security forces. I did a check that other religious organizations, the two other main ones is the Christian people and the Muslim people, also have programs going on where they train personnel, volunteers, in security and safety protocols. There's no numbers on these organizations, but y'all know how them white boys are. They get a little crazy when they get a few beers and a few guns with them. So you know how it is. I'm just saying, guys, that we have religious organizations training paramilitary people for whatever they want to do. Y'all have a groovy day. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.